So I have all the Face Theory makeup, so I thought it'd be good to do a full Face of Face Theory makeup video for you guys. I worked with them over on Instagram for their launch campaign, but this video here has not been done like in partnership with them. I'm not getting paid for it. I just wanted to do a video so we could talk a bit more at length about the makeup and give you guys some tips. I know particularly with the foundation that there's been a lot of struggle with applying it, and I feel like I've kind of got the knack down, so I'm excited to share that with you guys. If you guys don't know me, my name's Nicole. I'm better known online as Vegan Beauty Girl. I've been vegan for like 13-14 years, and I create a lot of content online about vegan beauty, and Face Theory are actually one of my favorite brands. I've been using their skincare now for about a year. It's given me my best ever skin. I've got a separate video all about that. This is why I was so excited to see they've launched a makeup collection, and it's all vegan, it's all cruelty free, it's quite sustainably focused as well. So many boxes ticked there for me. But yeah, let's get into it. So far I've literally just combed my brows and put on an SPF, so we are going in barefaced. I have a little spot here which is actually quite helpful because it will show us the coverage quite nicely, but for the most part I've got reasonably clear skin, like I said, thanks to Face Theory products. The idea about this makeup range is that it's meant to give you golden hour every hour, so you know that sort of light glow your skin gets when the sun is just about to set. Let's just keep that in mind when we're going through the products. First up, we have the foundation. This comes in 13 shades. It offers UVA protection, UVB SPF 15 protection as well, and it is described as an luminous sheer foundation with a mica-free velvet shimmer. I have shade 2. So this foundation range has launched with 13 shades, which do range reasonably from light to dark, but I would say that 13 isn't really an ideal number for a foundation shades. I feel like minimum we should be seeing is around 20, so I was a bit disappointed about that. It is formulated without any mica, any silicones, any synthetic ingredients, which is great for everyone who likes their like clean green beauty. And they describe it as easy to apply, which I would like to disagree with. When it comes to best practice for applying this, it's definitely a lot better to dab. I normally like to put foundation on my face and spread it out with my fingers. That does not work with this foundation. Like, ew, what is this? That doesn't work, but dabbing does. Kind of a weird texture. It's very moussey, not like Maybelline Dream Matte Mousse level of mousse, but still kind of moussey. Yeah, when it comes to this foundation, I'd say it takes just a bit of work to really push it in. You have to spend ages like dabbing at your skin and making sure that the product goes in properly. Yeah, you just really need to make sure you push it in. There are points where it reminds me of a mineral sun cream, you know, like the white ones that just don't seem to rub into your skin. This can give off the impression of that, but once you have managed to dab it all in properly, I do think it gives a really nice finish. It just takes quite a bit of effort. I would not put this on if I didn't have good lighting and I didn't have a good amount of time, basically. I would hate to kind of feel rushed with this, or if I didn't have good lighting, I know I would make a mess of it. If you don't push it in, it looks like it's sat on your face, but like literally once you have got it done, I really do like the coverage. It just takes a lot of dabbing, but I think my skin looks really lovely now. I would say it's light to medium coverage as well. I feel like if you tried to build it too much, it'd just be a really weird texture. And you can see with this spot, like the spot's still visible, but not as much. And in general, I just feel like it has given my face that little bit of a blurring effect. So yeah, I am actually quite a fan of the foundation. I'm keen to show you what it'll look like later. I'm gonna go outside. It's actually really hot today, so I haven't taken it out on a hot day yet. I normally don't wear makeup on warm days just because I typically go foundation free, if I'm honest. But yeah, I do really love the natural look of this one. If you do have foundation, let me know down below what else you've struggled with, because I will be doing a separate foundation review on this. So if there are any further questions, let me know and I'll try and cover it in that video. It's very sheer and I do get the golden hour vibe from it. It does have this like luminous glowy texture to it, which isn't too dewy. I don't like things that are too dewy, especially with my combination skin. And also it works really well with the brush. I'm a big fan of this brush. The brush sets are only £15 and you get 4 in a set. You've got like your blush brush, foundation brush, angled foundation brush, and an angled powder brush. They come in a little cardboard tube. It did have a lid as well. I'm not certain what I've done with that, but it's meant to make it quite helpful to travel with, and I didn't really think that through. Onto the blushes. I have all 4 shades, so I'll just swatch them for you quickly. These are also in aluminium tubes, just like the foundation was, which means it is a lot easier to recycle than plastic. So shade number 1, shade number 2, shade number 3, shade number 4. And you are able to like mix and match these as well, so you can kind of like mix them up on your hand, I guess. I'm just making a bit of a mess. I think today I'm gonna go for shade number 2. I am a big fan of the blushes. I think they are actually really nice, really buildable, but they do cost $11.99 and I just don't feel like there's that much product in there, so I'm undecided about whether or not I think it's worth that price. Always got to do the nose. And again, this is another one I like to dab. I actually really like this shade. I don't think I've worn much of this one yet, and I think it looks really, really cute. I think the blushes are just really pretty, really easy to use, and I really like the shades. I really like how they glow on the skin as well. If you want a nice glowy blush, I actually do really love these, and I do really recommend them. I know I was saying I'm not sure if they're worth the price, but I do keep reaching for these blushes every day, so clearly I do love them. And yeah, sincerely, if you want a glowy blush, I think they work really well. I'm gonna put a little bit on my eyes, just because I have some spare on my hand. I don't have an eye shadow brush from Face Theory, so not one of their brushes. Okay, onto the lipsticks. These cost $9.99 each. They have a gorgeous satin finish. They come in 6 different shades, labeled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's the same for all their shades. They're literally just numbered rather than named. I can't say I love that. I do like shades to be a bit more descriptive, but it's fine, it's fine. I have swatched all of these shades in a separate video, so if you want to watch that, I'll link it up here, and I'll also put a link down below, because I absolutely adore these. I'm a huge lipstick fan, and seriously, these make your lips look so juicy, so gorgeous. I can't say I love all the shades on me, but I think they've gone for a good selection, and I would be really keen to see them do a lot more shades as well. I think the product's so nice, and I just want more and more shades. Today we are going to go for shade number 2. This is a gorgeous pink, and really nice for like spring, summer, I'd say. The whole lipstick is made from recycled materials. The applicator one's made from recycled flock, and the bottle and cap are made from 100% post-consumer recycled plastic. I really love the look of this. One of my other favorites is definitely the red. I think the red's absolutely gorgeous. I really do recommend you go watch the lipstick swatch video, because I don't think I've found a nicer red vegan lipstick. Not one which is just so nice and long lasting and just so shimmery. It does such a good job of making your lips look really nice and glowy and full without looking really tacky. I just really, really love these, and I actually think they're quite good value at $9.99, so I definitely recommend those. Finally, we have the mascara. This is formulated to condition and define lashes with like clump-free application. I can't say I love it. The problem I have with this mascara is really just that it's not waterproof. Living in the UK and having like the eyelids I have, I can't handle non-waterproof mascara. That might not be quite the drama for you, but for me, it's a bit of a deal breaker. I think it does nice enough things to the lashes, like you can definitely see a difference between the two eyes, but nah, I'm not that in love with it. It also feels really wet, like just as I was applying it there, I think I've smudged it on my eye, and I don't really know how that happens, but a lot of mascaras are a bit like this when they're new. They're just very wet. And maybe that is something that wouldn't be such an issue if I've been using it a while, but I used this about twice and then stopped just because I need waterproof. But with the mascara, the bottle and cap are made from post-consumer recycled plastic. So if you are looking for eco-friendly mascara and you aren't too fussed about whether or not it is waterproof, this might be a good option for you. But for me, nah, and I will be taking it off shortly after this video, mostly because it's a very sunny day and my eyes get so irritated by the sun, like they water really easily. I often just go without mascara in the summer because it's just too much for my poor little eyes. But this is the finished look, and all in all, I am pretty impressed with Face Theory's product. I definitely think they did really well on achieving that like golden hour look, especially with the blush. I think the blush is so gorgeous. I love how it just glows on your face. Even when I've worn it without foundation, it just looks beautiful. And again, I do like the foundation. I know it's not been that popular, but it just takes a little bit of figuring out how best to apply it, and then you can get a really gorgeous finish with it, and it does just look really airbrushed. I really enjoy it. But yeah, I'm interested to test it today in the hotter weather, and I'll let you guys know what it looks like later on. I hope this has been helpful if you're looking to get any Face Theory products. I do have a discount code which I will leave down below. I'm not certain how long it's valid for, so enjoy it if you can. So it's now like 5 p.m. and I think I put it on this morning around like 8-9 a.m. So this is a good balance between all day wear and still having some good natural light. Just take a look at this foundation. Little note on the mascara, I pretty much tried to wash it off as soon as we finished filming earlier, and there's still some left over smudging around my eyes. So even when I've tried to like wash it off, there's still like loads left, just smudging itself about. I feel like there's still a bit of blush left, but not nearly as much as earlier. That hasn't lasted as well as I'd like, but it's done all right. Just if you were going out in the evenings, I think you'd want to top it up again. I think the foundation has just lasted really well. I am a bit like dewy, that's a polite way of putting, a bit oily around my T-zone, but not like bad. Still think it just looks really good, like just as good as I applied earlier, but again, you can't wear too much of this foundation. I remember when I first got it, I did make that mistake and it would kind of need re-rubbing in or re-dabbing in after a few hours, but that was only because I put on too much, so it does just take a little bit of getting used to, but I think it does just look really natural, really lovely. And again, like not super amazing coverage. I think I have a spot here as well, like a little bit. It still has a very nice blurring effect and I am a fan. I don't wear it every day because I don't wear foundation every day, but if I were to wear foundation, I would reach for this one. I just actually really love the finish. It did just take a little bit of getting used to. Hopefully this helped anyone who has been struggling with the foundation or has been in two minds about the foundation. I just found that the dabbing method made such a difference to when I was rubbing it in. But anyway, I am gonna go now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please do hit like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I talk about vegan beauty a lot around here, so I'm sure you'll enjoy the content. Yeah, until next time, bye.